If you're not incorporating off-road riding into your road training, I really think you're missing a trick. I'm out today for an off-road ride along the South Downs Way. Bit of training before the Transcontinental race. It's in 3 weeks now, so let's go. If you watched any previous ones, as always, thanks for coming back. And if you haven't, I'm Andy, ultra cyclist on the south coast of England. The videos I make are about ultra cycling, training, kit and adventures. So subscribe for more videos like this. We made it out to the South Downs Way. About an hour of roads roughly from my home north, and now as much off-road as I want. The South Downs Way, it's about 100 miles long, but I've picked it up closer to home, so if I rode to the end today, I'd probably do about 70 miles of it. Not really sure how much of it I want to do, to be honest. I'm just going to enjoy myself. Harting down. Camped up here before, it's gorgeous. Amazing views. Paragliding looks like a lot of fun. I think as a road cyclist, getting off the road every now and then is so nice. The second you roll off the road, all the road noise is gone, traffic's gone. It's such a nice change. Especially out here on the South Downs Way, it's pretty well renowned for stunning scenery. So, see how much of it I get through today. If you don't know the South Downs Way, it's a 100-mile walking and mountain biking trail along the south coast of England, from the city of Winchester all the way across the south, west to east, to the city of Eastbourne. Essentially, the ride is hard climb up, hard descent down, and a few little bits of flat. It's constant climbing, constant descending. A really good workout. It's a stunning landscape, but it's not easy. I've ridden it a few times in the past, and pretty much I ride this mountain bike maybe 3-4 times a year. But when I do, I really enjoy it. This mountain bike is a Canyon Lux I bought it a while back. I have no idea if it's the ideal bike for this kind of terrain, to be honest, but works for me, and it's what I've got. I quite enjoy mountain biking, and the more I think about it, I'm starting to think about next year and the next season. Maybe some sort of off-road race might be on the cards. Don't know, let's see. It's quite hard work. It's so nice. Wow, it's gorgeous. I don't think this is lavender, but same kind of colour. Beautiful. I think right now I'm somewhere not too far above Brighton, I hope. I was thinking maybe I might turn off at Brighton and just go get some nice food, see how I feel. And the sun's coming out now, so that's a bonus. Pretty sure just rolling into Amberley now. Amberley's a gorgeous place. Been there on my road bike quite a few times for coffee and cake on the river. So far it's feeling pretty mild. When I hit the South Downs Way earlier, it rained immediately. So I'm quite glad that didn't hang around. But yeah, a little bit overcast. The sun's out every now and then. It's a very nice day to be in the countryside. Another gate. It's basically like gateception, riding along the South Downs Way. That's what slows you down the most, really. Oh, it's warm. I'm just approaching the only bit of the whole South Downs Way that I've never been able to ride up. Pretty sure it's impossible, but I'm going to give it another go. No way. It just comes a gradient when it's just not possible. And all your weight is over the back wheel, so you just wheelie. I think maybe sometimes you can kind of control the wheelie and almost ride up on the back wheel, but I'm a roadie, so I don't really have the skills for that. And now, this is pretty much just as steep. Always get up this one, but it is touch and go. Yeah, that was brutal. I think it went to about 24%. It's a bloody good workout, this. In some parts, it is hard. Whew. I do think though, as a roadie, this is great training. It's definitely a place for low cadence strength drills, and it's pretty much all you get on this. Hang on the gravelly descents and then work your back off to get back up again. Definitely rewarding views and a really good workout. I think probably compared to road riding, I'd say this is not far off twice as hard. The South Downs weighs 100 miles. If I rode it all in one day, then I would say toughness wise it's about the same as a double century on the road, and probably half as slow. So all in all, it'd be a really big day out. You get a really good upper body workout. I don't think any of us roadies, most of us anyway, don't get much of an upper body workout. So servicing the upper body a bit more today. Almost hanging on the handlebars or churning the pedals. So it turns out, not that close to Brighton really. Still got a little way to go yet. I don't really want to ride that far today really. 3 weeks from the TCR, I'm pretty much tapering down now. So a longish day out, yeah, but not an ultra day out, that's for sure. So if you watched the video on Monday, then you may already know I announced a partnership with Veloforte for nutrition for the channel. I'm not going to mention this every single video, but in case you missed that, I'll put a link to the video in the description why I'm working with Veloforte, and there's a 20% off code which I'll put in the description too. So there you go, first ever partnership for this channel. Really happy. They're really good bars, and I'm a really lucky boy that they want to work with this channel. So I wouldn't put anything on here that wasn't genuinely good. So give it a go, get the discount, save yourself a few quid. It is beautiful out here. It's a lot of work, but man, is it worth it. You can almost see in the distance the whole South Downs Ridgeway fading off into the distance, into the horizon. It's funny on this ride that you soon realise you don't look back that often, should do, but as you crest the hill you see several other big hills in the distance, and you know without a shadow of a doubt you're going over every single one of them. But it's funny, you get over them faster than you think you will actually. I can see some hills behind me that I came over. Didn't feel like that long ago at all. Speaking of which, never ends. Sure you can't see, but first views of Brighton. Not too far away now, and I think Ditchling Beacon is getting pretty close. To be honest, Ditchling Beacon on a road bike is pretty savage. On a mountain bike, not too bad. So I think I'm going to go to Ditchling Beacon and then roll down. The descent from Ditchling Beacon to Brighton is fast, so I'm going to do that. Go get some food. The plan originally today was to ride the whole thing, but then found out the trains are cancelled for a part of the journey, so I can't get to the start. I thought I'll just go for a nice mountain bike ride instead. Still probably be about 70 odd miles, but not the full 100 end to end. But to be honest, it gets pretty savage after Brighton. And the section I skipped off at the start was pretty savage too, so the whole thing's savage. But in a good way, in a type 2 fun way. Let's go climb some more hills, find some nice food. Apparently, this area is called Devil's Dyke. Nothing ever tends to be good that starts with the word devil. Steep as hell. I think pretty close to Ditchling Beacon now, so almost time for some food. Whew. We made it to the top of Ditchling Beacon. And if you know, you know location. I think most people that have ridden up this from Ditchling will remember it well. And this is where I'm going to turn south. It's getting a bit dark now. To be honest, it was a really good ride up to this point. About 50 miles of the South Downs Way. That's 6,500 feet of climbing in 50 miles. So it's quite hilly. All there is left to do now is roll down this descent straight into the heart of Brighton, find some tasty food. Alright, let's go.